This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be...
Really?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been...
How does a merchant
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now,
My brother's right on all accounts.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in...
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band. Chances are they'll come for you either way. But...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway...
You've clearly got a fine head on.
We're lucky now. Hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as... Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Kill!
This one.
Over here!
Get him! Let's try. Finished. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant...
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so. What if we want his help?
You've had your reward and you're not getting any more.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Ffxvi.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in Paris. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker!
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast. This one. Sick of Get him.
Make it look easy. Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly armed. Wait for the siege to end.
This one. Over here!
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital. More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Water for hire. The best service.
What do you think, girl?
This is everything.
What are you looking for?
Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. A fine choice. Many thanks. Farewell.
Bloody crimson caravan, scooping up all the best customers.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping.
Do you remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a band, but here.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this, it's...
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might... No one knows more about what goes on round it.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is...
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Juicy pears!
The caravan stops next to the check.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by...
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet, none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal. And the same someone who has Goots's pup. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Which is why Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of it.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Where that, I suggest that you speak with him.
The furniture makers.
Out of my sight, wretch! Peaches and pears.
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road? The caravan stops next to the train.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you...
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest pack. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their...
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw...
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved.
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry.
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? Suppose I better... For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were street urchins, by the sound of it.
Like orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but...
It's worth a try.
All right, then. questioning children. How hard can that be?
Different there.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go. So guess what I'm about it?
Sorry.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet.
I'll take the large one.
Excellent choice.
Do you have a...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children.
I don't know. Nobody... What's picking pockets?
No, you get in trouble, so if they come calling...
Caravan stops next to the check.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people... We need to know who's behind it.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds proper.
We need to find him.
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tents outside.
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we... Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over... Could use one of those things to get out of the...
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our gut.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce them.
Shit! We're in trouble. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there towards the...
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to ask...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who...
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I knew they were bad, but it didn't come at all half the time. Before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look...
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have...
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots.
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore.
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunt. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugee. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help with Ned. Then we all want the same.
Oh. Where is it?
So, what else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they...
We'll try it this time. Which way would they go?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That's that, then.
There are no crystals here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded. Get him! I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot.
This one. Over here. This one. Bravo.
Get him!
Over here.
Wolford soldiers.
Fewer now.
a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Thid.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! That guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all! Go! Over here!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the...
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Faster!
I can walk from here.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that then.
Hurry, man! I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody crimson caravans.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been... And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom,
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to...
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation, and who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more... So what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is...
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe... Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say... 9 million?
We'll... Right then. Let's get this... Back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
If I knew arrival...
Now I just need to see about getting a work. I want to know.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clearly you're a gentleman who might sympathize with my prediction. Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, three of the finest fellows in Bocklad, if you ask me. Stop by again when you let them know.
I'll be right back. I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan
A 6? If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carried.
From the Empire to Bocklad. You must be a braver man.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't tripped. They'd Sorrowflam one day, then after... The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone.
You see, I've been having trouble with thieves. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's...
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon. Might you be convinced to offer me...
How exactly do you intend?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find my... Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true well...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, quickly!
Wait. Good luck with your... I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Let me carry your goods.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the roll?
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had it. He thought you might like to join him for a couple.
He knows me only too.
Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Don't we get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria? Why? My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about...
You must be a busy...
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but... We plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and... When they do, well... You know what?
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Come and taste my peaches! The finest earthenware from the Free City!
Really?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was.
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do this?
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin, you know what's good for you. This one.
Get him! It's over! Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition...
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen.
Yes, we have. We saw him, those ones.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there. And
shush now. You said...
I only told him what you...
I'd listen to your mother if I... Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. This one. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried he might have got yourself...
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but the others, they huddled around that food. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so... And once they've learned to hunt and forage...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the Oh, and... don't mention the goblins. I don't want people...
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
Not again. All right then. Who's first? It's smoke
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. Though I live, but we must not dwell upon such things. Onward, history away.
time. Too slow. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation.
Not if you keep running headfirst into...
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience.
Glad to help, but... didn't you...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive, you see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is height...
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra.
For hire. Best.
Joseph's fine.
That's
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right.
a good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thank you for putting my mind...
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Our new arrivals had brought...
I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic news. It's been a while since we all sat down. And the way I see it, that wine is as much the...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace. If ever those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a ship.
A Gotan 60 Just as well. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to...
Never a truer word spoken.